here and then just walking over. That's probably the easiest way. So an opportunity to join us for prize giving here at Trackside. We hope to have it mid-afternoon, meaning that everybody can still get away. We want to see more people come to prize giving. So you might think, well, I've finished 15th, I'm not going to get any prize. No, you've got to stay for prize giving. Enjoy the celebration, congratulate the winners, and make more friends. All right, here we go, 250, beautiful drop of the gate. We're out of it, AFC Motorcycles, and we are racing at the moment. And cool to see, looking wide side, remembering the starts yesterday up there, Caden and Phoenix, and there we go again. And looking the class, here he goes, got the advantage, shouting out for Phoenix, going for the glory as he hounds that Honda into first place once again, the 722 out there, and looking to a very good 1-2-3, and there we go, it's the Honda, it's, I can see the Yamaha back there to third, just thinking who was that one on the dark gear, missed that one in third place, we'll try and catch up with that one shortly. So keen to fire it up and see who we've got going on here in the racing at the moment. Reminder to everybody, we're live, loud and proud on Ctas, Manawatu Orion, the only club doing motocross live timing over the season. Proud to have done it for Woodville. Back again between Grant and Joseph, doing an awesome job as always to make sure the rest of the world find out about it. To all of you people viewing it out there on the World Wide Web, we say a very good morning from the mighty Manawatu, where we're hosting these AFC Motorcycles New Zealand Junior Motocross Championships. So back with our 250s, a very auspicious class, of course, for our future of our sport with these big guys on the big bikes as well. So this is our premier class, as we call it. There we go, 722 looking out for Phoenix. In fact, yeah, there we go, 21 it is once again. So checking it out, Caden Strode, the Aussie in there for second place. So there's your double. It was the same double as yesterday. They've gone into the whole shot corner the other way around this time, because it was Caden first yesterday over then the run from our man Phoenix, and then of course the other motor that went the other way round, and here they are now coming out for their third race of the championship. These clearly comfortably got two in here yesterday. There's the Honda high on the boom, trying to get the advantage as they fire it up. Heading here to our super jump. Let's line it up this time. The AFC Moto super jump, and the big air from Phoenix as he fires it up. Got that advantage out in front of the field already, looking to be so hot. Phoenix ahead of Caden, ahead of Hayden Draper it was. Well, a dark, in fact, I didn't realise he quite had as much dark apparel on. Knew there was the lighter Husqvarna bike underneath it all, so good for Hayden Draper. On the move on that LMC Husqvarna. So Hayden Draper up there for third place. Travis Taylor along with Nixon Parks. Karadiana in there in sixth place. Go to Ollie Corbin. Mum Jen with the birthday today, along with Cooper Kennedy. Man, is he having a great day or what? I think Cooper, I'm going to call him my most prosperous rider. The best find that we've got here in our top 10. You could almost go through the field and sort of name a top 10, and to have somebody the likes of Cooper in our field today, I think is awesome. The man all the way from Wyndham in Southland. Used to go to Wyndham for our street race with the Burt Munro. A cool little, one of those real little neat country towns, like so many of them in this great country. So loved it down there in Wyndham on the UNL and Honda supported Blue Wing Honda, HRC level up suspension, ANS Ferguson at Mida Gore, along with Templeton Engineering, Herbert's Transport, Pure Skin, along with Jedburgh Station, M&M Kennedy, Dunlop, Horton Racing and McKennell Farm. So how's that for a whole lot of sponsors? Well done, Cooper Kennedy. I hope all you people from the Super South are getting in behind this young man. Tell you what a great year we had with our Southland riders in our motocross championship, and particularly to Jack Trelaw, of course, NZ number 3, along with Jack Simon, NZ number 4, and MX2 Racing. So they were just a couple of the South Island boys. So nice to see Ryan Harris and others up there to represent Southland in our senior motocross nationals. But here it is, back to the juniors at the moment, and Cooper Kennedy putting his name amongst New Zealand's premier top 10 riders now. All right, looking for Phoenix as he comes back through, being kept more honest this time by the 21. And look at that now coming from Hayden Draper. Hayden, all the pressure coming on. Hayden Draper in some good flying performance, got the dark gear on and the light coloured bike underneath it. So it's Hayden Draper up there now at the moment on the 96 bike out of Karaka on the LMC Husqvarna lenses online flight path. Guts Racing, LS Graphics with O'Neill, Former and Forbes and Davies are some of the sponsors for the LMC Husqvarna race team. So Hayden Draper, love the fact that we've got LMC and CML are two of our premier teams in New Zealand open motocross. And of course, they have also been able to select these junior riders as the fledgling riders for their teams and picking them up into junior motocross. A good example, of course, CML's Ruben Smith. Ruben with us this weekend, supporting some of the other kids that are out in racing, and he's just finished up as number 2 NZ in MX125 senior action as well. So, of course, probably what we'll now see is maybe, hopefully, CML to choose another up-and-coming 125 rider and see him in their Rex. And there's been plenty of others to go back to, a Kobe Burke, and it's been sort of a protege that they've done for a number of years. And we now see that Yamaha doing it, of course, with the likes of Team Townley and Jagger and Levi. So nice to know that the juniors are actually getting an opportunity to sort of be in the pits and be in amongst a very professional environment, which makes it better when they do hit the senior ranks and ready to go and know all about how to handle the pressure and how to handle a big time race day. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, we're looking out for at the moment. I'll tell you what, for Phoenix at the moment, his biggest ally is actually probably Hayden Draper, because Hayden putting all the pressure on Caden, and just when Caden's thinking about, I want to put the pressure on Phoenix in front, he's got to look in the rear vision mirror and just look at how close that Hayden has got behind him, because he's got to watch that all of a sudden he doesn't go for a line that thinking it's going to be better to attack, and he leaves his defence wide open, and Hayden could come through and steal it on the inside. So there you go, watching out for those three. They're bolted up clearly above the top riders in our field, and we go to the best of the rest and looking out from 4th place and see where we are in our lineup. In fact, 4th is Travis Taylor, followed by Nixon Parks, go to Ollie Corbin, and 6th place, 7th for Cooper Kennedy, followed by Karadiana Horn, our amazing woman motocross star, along with Lucas Robinson out there. Lucas rocking on for I think about a 9th place, if I've called them correctly, through this point of the moto. And keen to look out for our others. In fact, it was 9th, by the way. Fletcher Saunders, along with Lockie McLaren, go to Chase Williamson with Lewis Willits, Deacon Cox in there, along with Cooper Smith. We go to Aidan Taylor in there at 6th place on that City Honda with Riley Caird, Michaela Griffiths, Martin Van Helleman, along with Jake Spears, Seaton White, and the list goes on for the Quality Lucas Oils 14 to 16, 250 lineup. Well, an opportunity to get a wide angle on our bike battles going on here and looking glamorous on our Ctas update. The fight for 2nd place in view here at the moment. Look at that, Caden in right in there. So it's all, oh, I tell you what, nearly lost it. Had Hayden go up on the inside. Caden and Hayden, which the names are pretty similar. Oh, here we are. We're going to come around the outside, maybe a change there. Oh, close to it, so we'll keep an eye on them back further in the moto. Just who's made that change? Has it been able to stick? Yes, I think it is. There it is. Hayden's got the advantage. Hayden Draper. We've got New Zealand-Australia battle here lined up at the moment, because there's the three of them all in the picture. Phoenix now with Hayden. Hayden's clear of Caden. In fact, look at that. He's pulled out about 5 bike lengths. Now here he is putting a threat on Phoenix on the outside. Into the corner they go. And there's 3 riders taking 3 different lines through the corner. Spectacular to watch as we see the 722 out there, Phoenix Van der Schoot, and the man from Ohow, just south of Levin, so probably only about a 30-minute drive from us here at Phipps Moto Park. You don't get New Zealand Championship action close for many of our riders, but this is one right on his doorstep, so look at all the class out there with Phoenix going into the bottom corner for another quality lap. He'll go along that back straight, heading up over the booty jump, and then down there's another of our little one step before we go. 1, 2, 3 of them. And then dropping right out over here on the far side, you'll see the backdrop of the trees coming in behind them there, around there by the little bit of a pine plantation, as they then come up towards us. I'll do the zigzag, as I call it, before we line them up and see them coming in here to the McDonald's jump here at Phipps Moto Park. So all part of the excitement, like watching out for them as we take the trio. 1, 2, 2, and I'll tell you what, Hayden's close enough, and in fact, Hayden's already just dropped off the picture frame there at the moment. Oh, you just catch a glimpse of them there. They're down the bottom part of the game, round past the mini pits now, as they look to line up right-hander, short, straight, another right-hander. They'll line up and do the double-double, including our Yamaha supported AFC Motorcycles feature finish line. So there we go, 1, 2, Lapper coming in there, watching the lines. Got Phoenix on the outside. Hayden was going inside, but the Lapper's there, so he'll go outside as well. Getting around the outside of the lap rider, finding a place to get through. Looking all in the LMC colours. We saw a lot of this from Caleb Ward during our motocross nationals, that the Husqvarna are normally being in white livery, and a lot of the riders we've seen in sort of lighter gear, but the LMC have done it in a darker colour and put the darker colour apparel on their rider on board as well. So LMC Husqvarna with the run for second place. Oh, look at him, he's getting a stare, looking across as we're coming up, and there's Hayden, wants to have a go. So, down he goes, he battled his way, might have him, nearly. Oh, that is beautiful motocross. That is so cool. There wasn't a millimetre to spare on the inside, and he gave it a real good go. Oh, look at this, handlebar to handlebar. We have got a real moto on, and he's giving him the stare, saying you can't have a go like that. Oh, that was incredible from our man at the moment, Hayden Draper. So just when Phoenix Van der Schuten thinks that he's got to run for the victory, I tell you what, he has been pushed and absolutely pushed all the way. This is wicked moto. Both of them from the North Island, the man out of Ohio, north of Wellington, the other man out of Karaka in the Auckland Super City area, fighting out first and second. Up left the Australian Caden Strode back a little bit in third place, as we then go to our fourth place lineup. Travis Taylor out of Taranaki, from Waikato's Nixon Parks, Tararua's Ollie Corbin into that top 3 as well. So Lucas Oil's Racing at its very best. Well, here we go, AFC Motorcycles in a action-packed replay going through here. Look at the body. 219 off the front, wide and off. That was huge. 219. The AFC Motorcycles magic moment, catching it there for a replay on Ctas. Oh, wicked to watch. And tell you what, balancing on the front wheel, you get that rear suspension. It was starting to what I call pogo stick, which is really go bang and bang and bang, and the rebound just catching him, where he then literally was riding on the front wheel to finally topple over the front and tuck the front and go over. So certainly in the old cliche, bit the dirt, and he would have eaten a bit of sand to go with it as well. So there you go, action-packed replay coming to you live, loud and proud. Check it out on Ctas. Of course, for those of us here today that are actually watching the racing, you can of course go back afterwards and watch this. Ctas will be loading the racing at the end of the championship, and you'll be taking an opportunity to watch it. So find the link with Ctas, exactly as the name says, is CTAS live.co.nz. And when you catch Ctas Live, you'll be able to see all the recorded commentary. Sit down and watch the motos over again. So pretty spectacular to see. And for some riders, they might watch the whole race and not even see themselves, but at least they'll get a feel for who was in the race and how they were going. You know, what they might aspire to see themselves as a better rider. So there you go, lots of fun to be had over the holidays. Maybe next week might be a wet day in there to sit down and watch Ctas. All right, 14 to 16 years, 250 racing. Lucas Oil's proud to sponsor racing. Lucas Oil's, of course, world-class comprehensive range of motorcycle lubricants. Lucas Oil's, you'll find a specialist one for your Harley, you'll find a specialist one for your two-stroke performance motorcycle, you'll find one for your high-performance four-stroke motorcycles. You'll find the grease, you'll find the chain lube, you'll find it all from Lucas Oil's. Proud to sponsor AMA World Supercross, and proud to be sponsoring our little New Zealand Junior Motocross Championship here. Lucas Oil's proudly distributed around the country. All right, Phoenix then to kick with our update. I noticed the DNS for Jack Ellingham at the moment, and I wonder whether Jack too has decided to concentrate on doing that 125 class and not going out with our 250. So a DNS as compared to a DNF. A DNF did not finish as compared to did not start, are radically different. It did not finish means you've started the race but then not finished it, which could be an unlucky coincidence, but it did not start means you haven't even gone to the start line in the first place. So nothing is lost on that. You're not going to score any points, but maybe for Jack just wanting to concentrate on that 125, to try and do 2 top-level classes. There's only been a handful of riders to do it, and for me the best one was right back in 2010. So 14 years ago now, we were a beautiful part of Marlborough, which is now actually a vineyard, believe it or not. So the grapes grow freely, where we had a great motocross venue in 2010. And the Marlborough Club hosted a sensational event on that occasion, and we had our man. In fact, I think, I don't know, it's been 2 or 3 times since. There's been a lot of other top riders. Anyway, Kane Lamont is the name I'm trying to say, that we had to do it then. We've also had, of course, in fact, there have been Yamaha riders by note, and we've had Cole Davies do it. Cole did it for us in Taranaki 18 months ago. We've had a lot of others try along the way. Wyatt Chase tried, didn't quite get it. Trent Collins tried and didn't quite get it. So, there's plenty of others that have tried when they're at the top of their game to be riding both the big 125 class and the big 4-stroke class. So 2 bikes to do it. So effectively 10 motos. When you can win both of those, you are an elite sports person. And it's not for the faint-hearted. And we've not seen it for a couple of years, and probably only seen it through. Maximus Purpose was another one who did it. So a little bit of a sort of a gap in the traffic, so to speak, with those that have done it. All right, there we go. Hayden has done it. Hayden Draper. Hayden has won it, and in the end by 3.6 seconds. So Hayden ahead of Phoenix, ahead of Caden. There's your top 3. So we're going to get to talk to somebody else. What a brilliant ride from Hayden. Hayden, a man of few words, but we're hoping to get something out of him on the podium, just to get an idea of how he was. That was a beautiful calculated race. And for me, my money was on the fact that how he lined up, first of all, Caden, to get through from 3rd to 2nd, and then how he went, absolutely went for the jugular on Phoenix. And what's Phoenix got to say after winning the first 2 motos and then finding himself back in 2nd for the 3rd? Yes, he'll still be in the points lead, but he's had a wake-up call here on the morning of the 2nd day of our AFC Motorcycles New Zealand Junior Motocross Champs. Thanks for joining us. We're live, loud and proud here in the mighty Manawatu for a great 3-day weekend. And man, oh man, I'll tell you what, with that red sunrise this morning, not quite sure what the weather holds for us, but I know we're after some rain, but we only want a little bit here tonight, but maybe it might be a little bit more than we'd predicted. But anyway, we'll take the weather and we'll take all of that in the space of our great 3-day weekend. Remember, with our format, only got it's till every class has had practice that we do that. Then once we've finished, everybody has had 1 round, we then go back to race to race to race to race. So at the moment we're going race practice, race practice, race practice, race practice, as we get through everybody a 3-lap practice session before they hit the track this morning. So that's our format. It's called the revolving practice. And we're going to hear now. Call for Hayden Draper. Hayden, if you can come and join us. You're on the podium now. Hayden Draper for the podium. Thank you, Hayden.